Hey everyone, this is Andrew Tai. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to show you how to run Slime Rancher 2 on the M1 Apple Silicon Mac. So currently this is only working through Parallels at the moment, and the performance is not amazing, but it is playable. So I'm playing this on my M1 Max chip with 32GB of RAM and 32 GPU cores, and we're only getting 30 frames per second. And this is despite the fact that we're only running at 720p. So I tried to get this game running on Crossover, but there seems to be an error with the menu, and it seems to be some compatibility issue with Windows 7, Windows 10. I did try using a Windows 10 64-bit bottle as well, but I couldn't get that working, I'm afraid. So Parallels is going to be the only way to run this at the moment, and this is a real shame because the original Slime Rancher had a Mac port and it worked great, and I don't see why this game couldn't get the same treatment as well. It's obviously still in early access, so things can change quite a lot in the future. So today we're going to do a full install tutorial for Parallels on Windows 11 ARM and get this working on Apple Silicon hardware. So if you haven't subscribed already, then please consider subscribing and you'll be able to keep up to date with the latest Mac tutorials. So what I do recommend that you do is to click the link at the top of the description. This is going to take you to the Parallels download page. If you make a purchase after clicking this link, then you'll be helping to support my channel and the work that I do. Once you've clicked the link, you'll be taken to the Parallels website, and what you can do now is to click the Buy Now button. So I'm going to click on here now, click on New License. So you have various editions of Parallels that you can choose from. The two most relevant ones are Parallels Home and Student or Parallels Pro. The main difference between the standard and pro editions is the amount of RAM and CPU cores that can be allocated. Now, I've done a video before about how the standard edition is going to be enough for most people. There's actually quite a negligible difference between running 4 CPU cores versus say 6 CPU cores. Also, having beyond 8GB of RAM has very little difference in actual game performance. And the biggest difference that people are going to notice is the fact that the standard edition is eligible for this particular version of Parallels 18, which is most likely to get updates for the rest of the year until Parallels 19 gets released next year. However, with the Pro edition, you're paying for a subscription, so if Parallels 19 comes out next year, you're going to be eligible for that edition too. So here what you can do is select an edition of Parallels and click Buy Now. You also have the ability to add the coupon code AppleWiki10. Now this coupon code isn't always active. When Parallels is doing certain promotions or certain new releases, then this won't be valid, but all the other times you'll be able to get a 10% discount. Alternatively, you can also download the free trial. I'm going to click on this now, and this allows us to try out the software for free for 14 days. If you do decide to upgrade, then please make sure to follow the link again, and you'll be helping to support the channel. So here I'm going to press download free trial, press OK, and let the Parallels DMG download. So what we're going to do now is go to Finder, and then go to our Downloads folder, and we're going to find the install Parallels desktop.dmg, and then double click. And now we're going to go ahead and install Parallels desktops, and then double click. Here it's asking us if we want to open it. We're going to press open anyway. And here it's asking us to agree to the end user license agreement. I'm going to press accept, and then it's going to go ahead and download the rest of the software. So now it's saying it's installing Parallels desktop, and now it's verifying the application. Here we're going to type in our local user password and press OK. So now we're going to be met with this installation assistant. Here we're going to press continue, and then here we're going to create a new virtual machine. We're going to press this button to get Windows 11 from Microsoft. So here we're going to press continue, and what this is going to do is going to download Windows 11 ARM directly. We don't have to sign up to the Windows Insider program. This handles all of the installation and downloading for us. So just wait for that to complete downloading. Now it's saying that it's validating, and now the setup wizard is loading up. Here it's starting the standard Windows 11 setup process. So here it's saying the installation is complete. We're going to press click to continue. We're going to accept the Windows 11 license agreement. So now this is saying that Windows has installed successfully. We can go ahead and minimize this. And we can already see that the settings menu is asking us to download an update. So what I do suggest that you do is download any necessary updates. And we're now ready to go to the store.steampower.com website to download Steam. And this works exactly the same as on any other kind of Windows computer. We just download and install Steam. And despite the fact that this is an x86 application, it's actually being emulated by Windows 11 ARM, and it works great on the M1 Apple Silicon Mac. So all you have to do is just log into your Steam account. So now that Steam is installed, we're ready to go ahead and download Slime Rancher 2. If you haven't already bought the game, you can buy this directly on the Steam store page, and once you've added it to your library, we can move on to the next step. So what we're going to do is find Slime Rancher 2 in our library, and then we can go ahead and download and install it, and then once we're ready, we can press the play button. So here, click press any key to begin. And then we now have the option to play. So what I do recommend that you do is definitely turn down the resolution down to 720p. This is an M1 Max chip, so this is not really performing that well on the main area, but it is kind of playable around 30 FPS with a few frame drops. So no, this is how you get Slime Rancher 2 working on the M1 Apple Silicon Mac using Parallels. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.